Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. This is Tanush and today we are here to discuss how the year 2023 would be for Aries Ascendant or Mesha Lagna. Now I'll start with the transit of Saturn because Saturn is going to transit on 17th January 2023. So during the first month of 2023, Saturn is going to transit into its Mool Trikon Rashi of Aquarius, and that would be the 11th house for you guys, right? So a wonderful house, the Lord of 11th house in the 11th house. I would say that's an excellent transit. Now the previous transit, the current transit which is going wherein Saturn is in the sign of Capricorn, I wouldn't say it was bad because it made you work extremely hard. So you might have got into new business or new project or new ventures. You might have put in lot of effort because that's what Saturn does when it's in the sign of Capricorn. So you might have put in a lot of efforts and still you are still waiting for the results to come your way, right? So you are still waiting, and it might have seemed that whatever efforts you have put has gone in vain, or you might not succeed, but that's not the case. Now when Saturn moves to the 11th house, because 11th house represents the gains from your profession, it's the second house from the 10th house, so meaning the gains of 10th house is represented by 11th house, right? So now when Saturn moves to the 11th house, whatever hard work you have put in, whatever new venture or new business or new project you have got into or new role you have got into, and whatever tireless efforts you have put into, this is the time when Saturn is going to reward you guys, right? So it's going to be a good one for you because the Lord of 11th house of gains in the 11th house, and especially when it's Saturn, like I discussed in my previous videos, Saturn transits into a sign after 30 years. So when Saturn is coming to 11th house, it's a very, very special event, right? It is coming here to reward you guys, right? And if you guys are planning for a job change or change in your career, getting into a new stream, something like that, then this is a wonderful opportunity for you. It's a great opportunity. Not only that, Saturn will also give you opportunity to connect with the influential people because 11th house represents networking, and when it's Saturn, it will give you opportunity to connect with huge masses. So you can expect that you will be talking to huge masses, working with them, and that will give you a lot of pleasure as well, right? And now suppose if I talk about Jupiter, right now Jupiter is in your 12th house. So whenever the Lord of 9th house goes to the 12th house, one indication is that there is an opportunity for you to travel to foreign lands. So if you had any plans of travel and suppose it didn't happen, then it should happen at least in 2023. Why? Because the Lord of 11th house is in the 11th house. So 11th house is also fulfillment of hopes and wishes. So when the Lord of 11th house comes to the 11th house, it also fulfills all the desires in general. And because the Lord of your 9th house is in the 12th house, both 9th and 12th house represents the house of travels as well, right? So this will give you the opportunity to travel. Now, if you are a student and you want to pursue higher studies, which is indicated by 9th house, right? And that too in the foreign land, then because the Lord of 9th house is in the 12th house, then this is the ideal time for you to plan for your travel. Now, in mid-April 2023, Jupiter would move into her ascendant, right? And that's going to be a wonderful move for Jupiter because Jupiter is quite comfortable in the sign of Aries, and sitting in your ascendant, it's going to aspect your 5th house and the 9th house. So all the trine houses, the Trikona houses 1, 5, 7, for which Jupiter is also considered to be the Karaka, would now be influenced by Jupiter. So Jupiter would be in the 1st house. Jupiter would be aspecting your 5th house, your 7th house, and your 9th house, right? So Dharma Trikon as well as the two Kendra houses 1 and 7 would now be under the influence of Jupiter. and Jupiter is a very good planet for you guys, right? So people who are not married and who are planning to get married, or who are planning to get into some sort of relationship, or even new business ventures, you are looking out for business partners, then Jupiter would give you that opportunity to get into the institution of marriage, to get into relationship or new business ventures, because Jupiter would be aspecting your 7th house, right? Now Jupiter would also aspect your 5th house. So 5th house aspected by Jupiter, and 11th house, Lord in the 11th house. So this 5-11 connection would give you a very good opportunity to earn good amount of money or gains from speculation, meaning share market, all those things, where speculation is involved. So this is also indicated, but because Rahu is in your Lagna, and at some point of time it would be in close conjunction with Jupiter, and Rahu would also be aspecting all the houses which Jupiter is aspecting. So you need to be a little careful, right? Don't get carried away with a particular trend. If you are planning to invest, do it conservatively, following your instincts only after thorough study. Then only you can invest, and then you will get very good gains. So if you rush or go with the flow, as they say, then you are going to incur some losses. Otherwise, it's going to be a good one for you, right? 5th house and 9th house also represents education. So Jupiter would give you ample opportunities to get into, new streams of knowledge in your profession, or if you're a student, you will do extremely well in your studies, right? Now 5th house also is a house of a relationship, emotional bonding, romance, and all other things. And because Jupiter is aspecting the 5th house and the 7th house, and the 11th house Lord is in the 11th house, if you are planning for if you are in relationship with someone and you're planning for, say, love marriage, so this might not make sense for the Western people, but people in Asia especially, if you are planning for love marriage, and this transit would actually give you that opportunity wherein you can talk to your people, you can convince them, and then you can get into that relationship, right? So Rahu and Ketu are in your 1-7 axis. So Rahu would actually give you that, is already giving you that surge of energy. So you need to be a little careful. Don't get because it generally bloats the ego of a person, right? So because Aries is a fiery sign, and when Rahu comes there, it increases that aggression, that feeling that, I'm very important. So if you are getting that feeling during 2023, be a little careful, cool down, be in your element, try to understand the reality on ground, and then you can act in that way. Otherwise, this year is going to be a good one for you guys, because Jupiter would do very well. The only thing you need to take care is when Jupiter and Rahu conjuncts, don't take unethical means to get somewhere or to achieve something. Don't do that, because Rahu would actually push you to go in that direction, to take shortcuts to achieve something. So don't do that, right? And Saturn is going to do amazing things for you for next 2.5 years. So 2023, 2024, until Saturn is in Aquarius in 2025, you are going to get very good opportunities, right? So a good one for Aries Ascendant, right? So you can utilize this time. So guys, if you like my channel, please, if you like my video, you can subscribe to my channel. So I'll be back with another interesting video soon, right? Thank you so much for watching.